Hello, my name is Samuel Adams and I'm a patriot. A patriot is someone who believes that the colonies should govern themselves. I believe that the colonies should be allowed to govern themselves for three reasons. Reason number one has to do with the Quartering Act. The Quartering Act is where the patriots have to house and feed British soldiers. We should not have to house British soldiers because they are not our responsibility. That is why we came to the colonies, is to get away from the British, not to come to the colonies and have to deal with them more. This is basically the same thing as being taxed, just in a different way. Britain is not asking us for money, but now we have to buy more food for British soldiers who are not even fighting for our own country, we are fighting against. And the British government refused to allow our assembly to meet until the Patriots obeyed the Quartering Act, which is totally unfair of the king to ask of us because we are housing his soldiers, not our own soldiers. And we should not have to do this because the whole reason we came to the colonies is to get away from British law, not to come back and have to deal with it even more. Reason number two is is we should not have to give the British money for the French and Indian War because we're not a part of that and we did not ask for their protection. So this is not our responsibility. Even though Britain did help us, we never asked them to help us. So this is not our responsibility to pay them back for their mess, not our mess. And reason number three is the whole purpose of coming to the colonies was to get out of paying British taxes, not to come back and have to pay them again. We were ordering tea from a company in the Netherlands, but King George found out and now is taxing us to pay for their tea, which we never wanted and is overpriced completely. Though the loyalists might say that we should have obeyed the king and we should have never thrown his tea overboard with causing the Boston Tea Party. We should have never done that, but that's the only way that we thought that we could have gotten out of the Boston Tea Party. So these are my reasons of why I think that the colonies should be allowed to govern themselves.